So we are in the darkness of Ahir Zaman. What is Holy Prophet ﷺ giving as the advice for the Ahir Zaman? Is it to run only to memorize the Quran, only to memorize all the hadiths, to engage in speculative theology? No, it is to die. Believing in Allah and the last day. This is something the Ummah should be busy with. And to treat the people as He wants them to treat Him, and to die with bayat to an Imam. Who is doing that? Who is living like that? Kings and presidents? What about scholars? What about so-called normal Muslims? What we are being told today is that to be a good Muslim, you have to memorize a lot. You have to recite a lot. You have to learn a lot. But that is not what the Prophet is advising us. Ahli Sunnah wal Jamaat must follow the advice of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. And anyone with 2 eyes, 2 ears and a heart and a mind will see that the Holy Prophet is describing as safety for end of times is to live in a group, in a Jamaat, with an Imam, with a Sheikh, with a leader. And what is critical in that is that he says that you have to treat the people as you wish to be treated by them. That word looks so easy, but it is not. To reach that, you must fight that which is against it. To fight that, your ego and your shaitan that says, no, I come first. I matter. Me and those whom I love matter most. Everyone else must be second, third, and last. This is what they're teaching us in this Ahir Zaman. Especially in these countries. The kind of selfishness that is masked in, I'm just being myself. I'm not a social person. I don't look down to people, but I only prefer myself and some people, not to the Jamaat. To reach that, to be able to fight that with your ego daily, you have to be in Jamaat. To reach to that, you must practice it day after day under the leadership and the guidance of a leader. To practice that, you have to fight. But this fighting is not without any benefits. This fighting is not something that you're not going to win anything. You're going to win sakina, the peace that is going to come to your heart. You're going to win the pleasure of Allah and His Prophet and the saints. You're going to have satisfaction. So many Muslims look down on this Jamaat, Shaykh Effendi's Jamaat, Shaykh Maulana's Jamaat, saying, oh, they don't talk about ilm. But that, by them saying that, it is showing their ignorance. Because this is Ahir Zaman, and we're following the ilm that Holy Prophet told us to seek in this time. And we're doing that in a big way by living in a Jamaat. This is the most difficult thing. The Sultan of the Saints, Shaykh Maulana Muhammad Nazim Adil al-Haqani, Qaddasullah Sir, was spending his time talking about this. But what he talked about, nobody seems to be talking about anymore. That's why those words are more precious than gold, because they are returning us not just to what it means to be Muslim, but what it means to be human. Sultan Aulia is saying, we have a saying, if you want to know about a person, you must ask his neighbor. Oh, Muslims, especially living in the West, we believe in this? Do we have neighbors? Do we want neighbors? Or are we seeking this capitalist selfishness to say, this is my house, I want my privacy, I want my special time? We don't know how to be Jamaat. We don't know how to be neighbors. We don't know how to share our time. We don't know how to share our goodness. The Prophet is saying, if the neighbors say he is good, you must accept him as a good man. This is the teachings of the Prophet that Sultan Aulia is saying. If the neighbors say he is good, you must accept him as a good man. Our neighbors, they are our juries. If they say he is a good one, that is a good one. If he hurts his neighbor, making them complain, harming them, he is a bad one. Islam prohibits harming neighbors and orders people to look after their neighbors first from everyone, because they are the background for our homes, for our families. Islam says neighbors of 40 houses in all directions, up to 40 houses. This is your neighborhood. You must look after all these people. You must be in relationship. You must say goodbye, good morning, good evening to them. You must visit them. You must ask, how are you? What are you doing? Do you need help? Islam orders every Muslim to look after his neighbor up to 40 houses around his home. All of them must be visited for good occasions, for sad occasions, for any occasion, for sickness, for death, for family weddings and other occasions and religious days and nights. They must visit each other and look after their needs and what they are going, who is coming and who is going. Living in a country like this, by force, we have to say that to you. You may be memorizing Quran, you may be praying so much, you may be making zikr and mawlid, but you don't have this neighborliness, this friendship, this jamaat, this quality of sohbat. Your faith will suffer. Your children will suffer. And in the Ahir Zaman, that faith will not sustain you. It looks simple. Who is doing it? Who is trying to live like that? Our Shaykh is making us to try to live like that. We are all neighbors here in this. But this is the way we are supposed to live according to Allah, our Creator and His Prophet. And this is the way that the Holy Prophet ordered us to live, especially in the Ahir Zaman. Otherwise, it's very easy for us to be in this American way, to do our things, never to consult. And only when you consult is when things turn bad. But if you are sharing with each other, if you are keeping up to this neighborliness, if you're sharing your heart, whatever goes through your heart, because you are sharing, the answer will come, the cure will come, the help will come. Does it necessarily have to come from the imam or from the leader? You will not be surprised when things happen.